Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Guess where I'm filming from? I'm in a beautiful little inlet down at the beach and it's so gorgeous today. I was like, have to be outside, set up in the little alcove at the picnic table. It's perfect vibes. And I got this fabulous new deck yesterday. I thought I owned really everything that had the best artwork out there. And then all of a sudden, the magic of the unicorns, this deck that I hadn't have from Diana Cooper, who I love, showed up on my roster. So this is perfect for today. So you guys, what today's read is going to be about is what's coming for us next month in November and December and kind of the holiday season, where we're going to be at, what we should invoke. And I'm going to use tarot as well as this. And we have three choices today. Number one is also a number 26. And I got so lucky, you guys, because I came down to film some of my jewelry for my Etsy store on IG, and it was windy enough where I needed them to actually hold the cards down because it is really having a lovely breeze out here, but all the cards would be in the ocean otherwise. So number one, and you can choose from color, the number, what the message is, and we'll begin with number one, which I have some pretty gorgeous purple stones here, and I love amethyst. So this is number 26, which is the violet flame, invoking the cosmic diamond, violet flame, transmuting all that is not love. And it really doesn't take long to do that. We just need to sit with ourselves, compose our thoughts, and get in a high vibration by thinking the best of everything, everyone, and ourselves, right? So number two is also a number 8, open to abundance, believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. And all that reads to me is that's about receivership. We put our order out to the universe, we know we're deserving of it, we sit back and we wait for the blessings to come in, all the while being our most high vibrational self. And we also have green agates with that, and I love green, any stones, green jade I have in there too. I feel like that is the stone of abundance and the stone of wealth, and however you picture abundance, right? So we are going to now check on number 3, which is also a number 35, divine potential, fulfill your destiny and be all that you can be. Oh, I love that. And I just used some gorgeous wood that I mixed with some gorgeous like tangerine crystals, and then I have some coral in there too. I love that color when you wear turquoise and you mix that and or gray. I love gray and a really popping orange. Beautiful autumn color. Really stoked. I've just got some fantastic stones. I can't seem to pull myself away from the blues and aquamarines because I love those so much. I feel like that's like 80% of my stock. So you guys, if you want to come over to IG, I'm going to be listing these over there today with some specials for them, some special sales. I'm doing some pre-holiday stuff before I load it in my store, because I find if I do direct sales through IG, it just happens really quickly. I can do PayPal and then I don't have to do like, you know, all the information that loads up on Etsy, and then whatever is left in the stock, I will have in my Etsy store as well. So you guys, we are going to begin with number 1. Okay, you guys, for this holiday season, we are going to be kind to ourselves and everyone around us. This really helps invoke this beautiful diamond violet flame where we feel we are open and receptive to the universe for all our beautiful messages that make us feel good. So a lot of you guys will be cycling up and having new beautiful intuitive insights, real understanding. For me, I have to get my carcass out into nature to do this a lot of the time, because I just see so much around me sometimes in my household, and I get back in the 3D, and being out in nature, I have no distractions but the ocean, trees, forest, all of that. So if you guys can bring yourself to a place like that where you can really ground out, that'll be really helpful. And actively include someone too, a family member, a friend, so you guys can discuss what's going on with you. You know, sometimes it helps to go it alone firstly, and then wherever you find that beautiful place, include someone as well. So close your eyes and ask the world to fill you with this beautiful 5th dimensional community light. Picture every dwelling in your area radiating in this gorgeous violet silver flame. If you're in your home, every door is wide open for you to walk through. People are talking to each other and laughing. Everyone is happy and cooperating for the highest good of all. And notice how this feels. This can be before you go in your local coffee shop, before you go out to eat, before someone comes home, and you start to sense the change in how your body feels, right? You start to relax a little bit. You know, decide that you wish to have some sort of experience. Decide what that experience is and really call upon it and into your reality. This was what I wanted to experience today. I wanted to be at this beach. I wanted to have this view. I wanted to smell the beautiful salt air, be under this little grove of trees. Where do you want to be, and what's stopping you from getting there? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just reach in this deck and pull out a card. I cannot believe this. This is your card for the next month or two. Beautiful Ace of Coins. Of course it is. Isn't it funny that the abundance card, major abundance, is coming out for this? Now, aces are beautiful abundance brought to us not only by whatever we're putting out into the universe and wishing for, it's actually coming back to us due to the fact that we have a healthy detachment once we send that out there. So some of you guys, what this is going to represent is, this is huge. So it can be anything from lotto wins. It can be, something that's being adjudicated right now that comes back in a form of cash for you in the courts. This could be an inheritance you didn't even know. This is surprise mega wealth that comes your way. And for some of you guys, this is karmic. This is something you put out there and you've kind of like forgotten about it and had your healthy detachment from it. So now it's coming back to you. And it's super kind of fortified by the fact with aces as ones. It's something new, it's unexpected, but it's also backed up with your angels and guides wanting to bring this to you. So it's just like this golden surprise where you're like, whoa, it's like an Easter egg basket filled with Fabergé eggs, like much more than you could have anticipated. I love this for you, Group 1, because a lot of you guys, I do feel that there was a time where you felt bereft. You just felt like, what is with this economic struggle? What is with this? And because you have been fortifying yourself with initiating change in your life for something good, seeing yourself in a nice way where you value yourself, where you realize, listen, we all have days where we don't necessarily want to get out of bed or leave our homes, and we just kind of want to Netflix and chill, and we get in a cycle, right? I struggle with this as well. I have to get my carcass out of bed, watching videos, have my coffee in the morning, go get outside and do your work and be fortified by that and feel good. I remember what it feels like the last time I did something that made me feel good, whatever it was, exercising, being outside, communicating with a certain friend, and I moved a muscle, I changed a thought, and I went in that direction to make that happen for myself. You're going to be able to shine your light really strong right now, and you're also going to be properly grounded with this huge pentacle, which is about grounding. Pentacles are about earthing, grounding, feeling solid, feeling confident, and doing what has to be done to boss up and get that stuff done. And you're definitely going to be able to do this. And this also portends when you have this mix of your first and second card of you, after you acquired this wealth, doing good things with it, being magnanimous, sharing, this is some good money. So this is being able to treat people on an epic scale and feeling really happy about it, which I love. So this means you not only having all the resources you need at your fingertips, you having a really good fun time with it, you supporting your dreams with it, you building the business and this kind of wonderful legacy that's given to you, which I love. So that's you, Group 1. Beautiful energy. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. It really, really helps me out. And thank you guys for all your beautiful comments, and you viewers and people that come over to IG and watch me on TikTok. You guys are the best. Thanks for your comments. Love, love, love it. And come on over to Sparkwist 11 and see all the specials. I'm always running reading specials. I'm always running jewelry specials. It's my way to give back to viewers and say thank you, guys. Gorgeous. I'm loving that for you. You're like 1 step forward, 5 step forwards. Win, win, win. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, brief pause, then we're going to go on to number 2. Okay, number 2, now we're coming. Open to abundance. Believe you deserve and accept plenty of prosperity. You guys, if you want to really feel this card in all its essence, go back and watch number 1. They actually got Ace of Pentacles as their holiday card, and the next couple months what's coming up for them, which I love because it really was in accordance what this card means. Open to abundance means we're in receivership, we're listening to our heart, we're opening our heart, we're believing we deserve, we accept everything that comes our way. This is the card of bounty, you guys. Abundance is your birthright, a wealth of happiness, excitement, satisfaction, most importantly, creative freedom, success, love, friendship, as well as material prosperity. It's available to you from this benevolent and loving source and your guides. So the universe is plentiful and generous, and when we believe that, it happens. It happens in so many wonderful, magical, mysterious little ways, right? We just have to open up to the higher possibilities and opportunities that are accessible to us. I know sometimes I wake up and I feel like even taking a shower isn't accessible to me because sometimes we just get worn down, right? But we can mentally talk ourselves up. What I do is I minimize things in my head like, oh, one little shower, that's going to be easy. And as soon as I do that, I feel refreshed, ready, up and vibrant. Then I picture something that I want to have available to me, a resource. And today it was nature. It was this. It was being out in a place that was beautiful and fundamentally recharging my batteries with that. So as soon as you picture it, also you can picture something you did before that gave you vibrancy, gave you life, gave you zhuzh, and you'll start to feel that, because our mind and our mind's eye is super connected to our physical. So when we tell ourselves and we feel that wonderful pick-me-up from the last event or place that held significance to us, we can go back there, we can recreate it. And I was here last week and I felt great here, so that's what I did. So with this card, this is a reminder that you can attract whatever you believe you deserve. Magnify your levels of deservingness to receive everything that you want. Don't doubt, just shout and send it out, okay? And that's funny, I just made that up. Well, it came from source, but yeah, don't doubt. I love that. So you merit abundance simply because you are a beloved child of the universe. Knowing this enables your consciousness to really expand and draw more towards you. So imagine that there's a gray cloud that's partially or fully blocking the sun. That cloud represents all the beliefs that prevent you from receiving the light that's directed towards you. And we all do that. We pull in that shade and unbeknownst to ourselves, we can actually create blockages. So let's clear that out. Beyond that cloud is the riches, the happiness, the love, the success, the plenty, really the cornucopia of prosperity that is waiting to come to you. Remember, you only have to blow away those old beliefs, and abundance is yours for the asking. Just know you deserve it. And I used to do this too before I began all my own businesses of what I do. I actually believed, that I could, oh my gosh, this just came up. I'm pulling straight out of my bag because I have to protect the cards from blowing away. And this is a card representative of your couple months. But getting back to that, I used to believe that. I used to believe, I just have a heart of like charge ahead, repair and fix, and we can do whatever. But what I was doing was going to businesses that people already owned. They ran it a certain way. Of course, you're always going to get those middle management people that clog progress. They're happy and comfortable where they are, so they don't want you to surpass them or their ideas because they're just planted there. They're like an old rock. And I feel like any kind of person, any company should be like a feather, float above, see where change is necessary, whether it is economically, whether it is in, the mindset of the employees, whatever it is. And I always would get stuck in that rut. I would be like, I can fix this, but you would come up against so many rocks that sometimes, I would just take my feather and go elsewhere. But with this beautiful fool mentality, this is so wonderful. Again, it reminds you can attract whatever you believe you deserve. The fool trusts the universe. The fool gets on that cliff and puts on that hang glider and flies off and knows they're going to float beautifully to a safe place. Also, it's with a healthy detachment that we do this, right? We put out our wishes. We know it's coming to us, but then we have a healthy detachment that just says, now I'll just wait for this to blossom and become, right? I had an analogy with this yesterday in my head about crops. Farmers don't go and try to rip their corn and potatoes out before the season, before they're due, because that does nothing good. Things need to percolate. So give it time, be patient. These things are going to come to you, your abundance. You're ready to move forward and enjoy an abundant life. All that you need comes easily to you. Say, I deserve abundance and I welcome it now. Just keep saying that. I deserve abundance and I welcome it now. I have crazy little ways that revenue streams sneak into me that I forget about. I'll have a picture of a certain amount I need to, whatever, cover costs or something that I might desire for my family. And it comes in and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. But because I wasn't trying to pull that corn out of the ground before it was ready, it just showed up when it was necessary. So visualize like a rainbow surrounding you. This represents total happiness and abundance. Picture that those clouds are gone. You can have what you want. Have this mentality. I am protected. I am guided. I am strong. I am loved, because this is what's coming for you for your holiday season over the next couple months. Strange, vivid ideas about the direction you should be moving in. You just go for it. You're listening to your heart. You're listening to your mind, and it's showing up. You're blowing away all those beliefs, and you're going to be honest with yourself, and honesty has a resonance that people respond to. You're going to be totally genuine, and others are going to feel safe around you, wanting to invest in you and whatever it is you're getting up to and trying to surprise people with. I love this energy for you guys. And remember that we don't have to take ourselves so seriously, the world so seriously. You can go to a beach, a forest, a park, sit there and really feel what it is you want to do and accomplish. Have your focus and follow through, and you're going to find out that you've got it. I love this. So you guys, that is you group 2, gorgeous energy. And I feel like a stone that really helps with prosperity. Any green stones, you guys, agates, jades, a really great one. I have jade everywhere right now too, but I also feel like, and it's funny how sometimes when I'm trying to really think of a stone, I draw a blank, and then when I calm down, adventuring is what I was looking for. And it's funny because I'm looking, hello, I feel like Merlin followed me here, because that's like his call. And you guys, I'm excited for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome, congratulations. Feel free to watch all of these. I feel like they're all going to have beautiful, inspired messages. The environment is just so lovely. And you guys, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. And also, if you guys want to come over to IG Sparkwist11 and get in on all the special deals I'm going to be running with jewelry and other things, they'll be there this week. So love and light. Okay, gorgeous number 3, number 35, divine potential. Fulfill your destiny, be all that you can be. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck, just because of beautiful gold and yellow and the gorgeous, it almost looks like a Dead Sea Scroll there. And I love just yellows and oranges and anything on the top spectrum of the rainbow. It just brings in vibrancy. So you guys, this talks about before we're building our house, as an architect, we draw up a blueprint of the best possible building that can be constructed in the space and the conditions available, right? In exactly the same way, your higher self, your guides, are overlighting this blueprint to the greatest potential of our incarnation, our best possible self that we can be, fulfilling our potentials. And are we doing the best that we can? Every day I wake up, and what I try to do is I picture something that I did the day before, the week before, whatever, that made me feel light, bright, happy, made me feel like it was bringing in good consequences, higher energy, higher frequency. And I bring that back in and I replay it. In the same sense, I look at anything that made me feel like it was a drudge, I was just on autopilot, and I try to remove those things. That sometimes happens if I'm in my Lango around the house and I just start just cleaning or doing things on autopilot with asking, how should I set my agenda for the day? How should the blueprint be that's the highest potential? I know I do my best when I get immediately out of the house. I go outside, I do reads. Reads always really bring up my vibe, and I go and exercise. So that's what I was doing today. So are you living a little life when divine plan is to live a big one? Do you have hidden depths to plumb? Are there any areas of your life that you could develop? Do you have special qualities that are waiting to emerge? All of that, write it down, make a list, and you'll really tap into that potential, because it's really time to explore your hopes, your dreams, and your visions. What would you do that would make you just love your life? And are you making plans for that? Because the plan for your life may be a lot bigger than you've realized. So things like when a caterpillar feels the call, it builds the cocoon around itself. It allows divine energy to affect this transformation. So really in the same way, a metamorphosis is taking place within you now. And I'm going to pull a tarot card. I pulled one for each of the other ones. And funnily enough, one was an Ace of Pentacles for the first one, Fool for the second one. Now you guys, this is it. You need to drop some burdens that aren't yours. And I'm going to pull a clarifier. Some of you guys are caretakers for family members, for people, special needs that might need you. Yeah, look at this. You're going to have the keys and this beautiful Hierophant energy to be able to propel yourself into this and hit your divine potential. I feel like your light is going to be ignited, and it's becoming enormous, and it's going to light the way for other people too. So a lot of you guys are light seekers, and you also speak on what you know and the experiences you've had, whether it is a development of a skill source you needed to care for others within special needs, whatever it is, you've undergone something, addiction, it could be anything, mental health issues. I feel like a lot of you guys have undergone that, and you can be a serious help to other people that need that too, because you've carried this burden, you understand what it feels like, and now you can light the way for other people. Never doubt the importance of sharing your story. A lot of people they create clouds when behind it is a bright sun. And I have tapped into, I'll have things that are on my feed and I'll just pop it on. I'll be like, oh my God, that message is amazing. And I feel like that's the meaning of things. Our guides bring these things to us. And I feel like you have a lot of divine potential that you may be just starting to untap, and you're like, oh, I made a video about this, I made this, but I don't have very many people looking at it. It doesn't matter if it just feeds and speaks to one person's soul. It matters. Keep going. I didn't think I was going to be like have any more. I'm serious. When I first started, because I didn't even know how YouTube worked, I thought I would be totally stoked if I had like 1,000 subscribers. So when that started taking place and it went to 2, 3, 4, 5, and then was in the tens of thousands, 20s and 30s, I couldn't believe it. But some of the feedback that I got back made me actually cry, because I realized that it is within us to motivate ourselves to be the best possible human being for our children, for ourselves, for our world, for people that are seeking the same things or having the same experiences, right? And it is amazing, and you're going to tap into that. And what once felt like a burden is now going to feel like you're masterful at it. Like, you have experienced it, so since you've already lived it, why not share that? Share that energy, share them. Sometimes there's a mystique behind certain things, and people, they have certain preconceived ideas, and you can unravel that and help people evolve and have understanding. It could be anything, whether you've dealt with autism, you've dealt with mental health issues, you've dealt with weird fears and phobias, anxiety, whatever it is. I feel like you guys are going to be able to supplant old, outdated ideas and bring new information and knowledge to people that really need to hear this. And you do have the keys to open all the doors to help people find this on a really neat thing. And I feel like you're going to be able to, like, it's one of those things where a lot of people need to dismount from their high horses, where they get on and they're like, I feel like big pharma, you know, those type of people, we know best about all this. There's so many holistic approaches. There's so many beautiful natural approaches to things. And you guys know this. There's a few people that I've connected with. They have their own like beautiful sheds that are filled with natural remedies. And I just find them so wonderful. I love Reiki masters. I love people that make lotions and potions and candles and special sparkly magical things that help people. I feel like everything can have a substantial, amazing placebo effect when we believe in it. I always tell myself fresh air is like, it's like espresso air, and it gives me energy to do whatever I want, and it absolutely does. And fall air, more than anything, it helps me release, because I feel sometimes as an empath, I can feel anxiety of other people in my family or around me. And to alleviate that, I go out and I supplant that anxiety, I release it, and I pull back in things that bring calm. Like right now, look what's going on in front of me. How freaking awesome is that? I mentally want to be there. I just want to be on my little board, floating around, having a good time, which I love. I think I'm going to film down here a lot more often, because it's such a great vibe. But again, you guys, we all have this divine potential, and we need to infuse it every day by awakening our psychic abilities, tuning into the infinite, let go. Freedom is forgiveness. If we feel somebody has done us wrong, we don't need to harp on it. That also is going to create that beautiful fresh sunlight and remove those clouds too. You ever just ruminate on why somebody did something to you? That's the 10 of Wands. It makes us heavy. It makes us feel burdensome. Once we let that go, we tap into the Hierophant, which is the gift of, I can open this door to forgiveness, to calm, to insight, to reasoning, and to helping others. So you guys, this is definitely for all the helpers, speakers, and enlightened ones out there for sure. I love that. Feel free to watch the other ones as well, you guys, because I feel like a lot of great messages came through. Especially, I was really impressed with group 1. I was like, wow, they are having abundance, and they planted those seeds, and it is magic time for them. So you guys, beautiful, beautiful energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and I'd love for you to come over to IG, which is SparkWest11. I do daily posts and memes, tarot related, spiritual related, stones, everything, and I run a lot of specials over there for your readings. Sometimes I do half off, sometimes I do all layouts. We have a great cool moon coming up as well, and you know, just come check it all out. And thank you guys again for all your beautiful you know, subscriberships and your wonderful messages. Whenever I read them, it just brings up my vibe. And comment down below if you like reads like this, where we're kind of like outside and mixing it up. And I'm sure you can hear the crows that are always crack-a-lacking behind me, because they are nutters. So love and light, you guys. Have a great day.